Thank you for calling 211. How can I help you? Of course, I'd be happy to help you with that. One moment, please.
With that, our 211 team here at Lifeline connects residents to over 1,200 at different local agencies and programs in order to get the assistance that they desperately need. This year alone, our 211 team received over 22,000 different calls and text messages, and they gave out over 23,000 different referrals. So, what kind of needs are driving most calls in our community? And how is Lifeline answering the call? What impact is Lifeline having on our community these past 2 years?
The needs that are driving the most calls at the moment are housing instability, eviction prevention, access to affordable mental health and substance abuse treatment, and basic needs like food assistance and utility help.
We are seeing people who are low income. They do have to meet our income guidelines. However, a lot of these people have children. We have elderly clients, but they're all in the same situation. And that situation is that they are in need of assistance to avoid being disconnected on their utility bills.
The Guardian program, we serve probably the community's most vulnerable adults, those who have mental illness or dementia or perhaps developmental disabilities.
In Geauga, there is a lack of transportation there. So we try to fill that need by providing our bike program. Basically, the client gets to have a free bike if they are eligible for it so that they can get to work or school. It fulfills that need of transportation.
A lot of times they come in, they're scared, they're stressed, they're anxious, they're trying to figure out what they're going to do to be able to maintain their utility services or to restore their utility services. So when they come in, they are very worried. They're trying to figure out what they're going to do. So it is a very serious situation.
I'd honestly say what stands out the most to me is how the Lifeline team has found ways to do more with less and to do it with heart. Whether it's energy assistance to keep families warm through the Ohio winters or other programs that help to meet the needs of individuals or case workers that are going above and beyond to connect with someone to get the right resource at the right time. I'm proud of the consistency. In a world where so much feels uncertain, Lifeline has shown up reliably for the people who need it the most.
Our director, Carrie, and the administrative staff and team do a really nice job in looking at the needs of the community and from there developing programs that match those needs. And in particular, these past 2 years, the expansion into Geauga County has been outstanding. And I've seen definite growth in program availability and of the residents in that county making use of the services.
Besides 211, Lifeline has well over 20 different programs that serve Lake and Geauga County. For example, this past year alone, our VITA tax program completed 386 tax refunds. The Imagination Library put books in the hands of well over 7,000 different children. And in HEAP, our Energy Assistance Program, it helped over 1,200 residents to keep their utilities on during these hot summers and cold winters. And that's just to name a few. But stats and numbers don't always show the whole story. Sometimes the biggest impact, it doesn't really show up in the numbers.
When people talk to a real person on the other end, they get emotional support. They don't feel as isolated. They feel more hope, and it does prevent escalation. Small moments of reassurance change outcomes even when they don't show up in statistics.
The impact I see every day, and sometimes it's hard to measure, is the long-term effect that these programs have on our clients. We've had clients that have saved up money that they never could have saved before. We've had clients that have literally cried because they felt that they could go on another day.
Impact that I think is hardest to measure but is real is dignity. You can count meals served and utilities bills that are paid, and those numbers definitely matter, but what you can't put on a spreadsheet is the look on someone's face when they realize they're not alone, that someone sees them, cares about them and their situation and what is going on, and that they're going to help.
The gratefulness the seniors express when a volunteer shows up to help them
And after the job has been done, how excited they are that someone was there to help them.
Seniors are some of our community's most vulnerable individuals. And even common daily tasks like changing a light bulb or taking out the trash can be an overwhelming or even dangerous challenge for these ones. Our Helping Hands for Seniors program tries to make their lives just a little bit easier.
I just want people to learn to reach out for help. If I didn't, I probably wouldn't be here today. I don't cook anymore. I can't cook. I have to bathe still on a bench. I cannot take a shower, stand up. I sleep out here. I still can't sleep in my bed. It's a challenge. It's a very vicious challenge. During the winter time, this last one, I didn't even go out except to a doctor, and that was it. I'm too scared. I'm still recovering, and I fell in January 2025, and I was out there by the trash, laying on the ground, screaming for help. I almost froze to death. It was 9 degrees out. I almost died, kiddo. So, I won't go down there. I don't even want to see the mailbox or that area ever again. I almost died. I want millions of people to know about you guys. It's very important because there's so many people that don't. And you guys have been a lifesaver for me. You're a godsend. You guys are awesome, and I really need your help, and I know there's millions of other people that do. It's awesome because you take my trash out and get my mail every week. There's no human possibility I could do it. I'm still so disabled. Thank God for you guys. I get to stay home. It's making me get stronger and better. Gives me major encouragement. Makes me want to fight even more and get way stronger. That means whatever everybody's doing for me right now is helping me stay above water. I call it stay above water. So, yep, I ain't going nowhere.
Anita is one of 157 different seniors that are signed up for Lifeline's Helping Hands for Seniors program. So what does the future hold for Lifeline moving forward? And how can you help?
I think it's important that the community become involved in Lifeline through what I'll call a call to action. And it's super important that anyone who is looking for an opportunity to volunteer and make a difference in the lives of our county residents, volunteering is always appreciated.
If someone is thinking about volunteering but not sure yet, I would encourage them to look into it and contact Lifeline to start volunteering, because there's so many needs that can be filled by people who not necessarily don't need many skills to do.
And please, anybody's got a little bit of free time, please volunteer. Volunteer as much as you can, because they really need the help. Really, you guys need the help.
I think what I would like supporters, partners, and funders to understand about Lifeline's work moving forward is that this work is never finished. And that's not a failure. It's just the nature of community. The need evolves, the faces change, and Lifeline has to be ready to meet people wherever they are, whenever that time is. What your investment makes possible isn't just a program. It's a lifeline in the most literal sense of the word.
One of the issues that Lifeline does face, and important to understand, is the funding. And any funding and grants or opportunities to increase our funding is greatly appreciated by all.
When you support Lifeline, you're saying that no one in this community is disposable. That message alone has power, and we need partners who believe in it as deeply as we do.